Hey, Christoph here, and thanks so much for selecting me to do this reading for you. In this video, we're going to be doing a 3-question, 15-card career reading. Nice to see you again. Here we go. Let's jump into this. Of course, my name is Christoph. I consider myself a guide, and my goal here is to read these cards as honestly and as accurately as I can in order to give you the information that you need to make those decisions necessary to move your life forward in a positive direction. Thanks so much for providing me with all the information that you have. This will help me to connect to your energy. Let's jump into it. Question 1 here. You are at a crossroads for your business. The choice is that you can move to a new site in the same center with higher rent and with competition setting up near you, or quit and get little compensation from the landlord. Which choice should you take for the business? Let's see here. Now, I do remember that you asked a similar question in previous readings. Most likely we're probably going to get the same answer that was provided previously. But let's check in on this situation. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that we have here is Judgment. So this actually represents the important decision that you have to make right now. Now, the interesting part about the Judgment card is that, yes, it's about making choices and decisions. But we have an angel here that's blowing a horn, and we see all of these naked people standing up at the bottom of the card. They're actually not naked people. They're dead bodies that have been brought back to life using the angel's horn. So, on top of this card representing making important decisions and judgments, this also represents bringing something back to life. It represents rejuvenation, which could be hinting at you renting a different space, moving your business to another spot. The next card that we have here is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups here represents high levels of achievement, pride over what you're going to achieve. So it basically says that things are going to be moving forward in a positive way. Of course, achievement, high levels of achievement. Once again, this card is hinting at you moving to a different spot, moving your business to a different spot. Okay. The next card that we have here is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands here represents that you have everything that you need in order to move your business forward in a positive direction. That's a great card. The next card that we have here is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups essentially represents good information and communication is going to be happening. That's what's going to help things move forward. And we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents carrying a heavy load, and it does represent burden. So what's coming through here is that it might not be easy to, move your business to a different location. But it's saying that that's what needs to happen. Your business needs to move, okay? And, whether or not it's a new site in the same center or what have you, your business needs to be relocated. So this is 100%. Everything that we're seeing here is in support of you moving to moving your business to another location, okay, another spot. It will take some work, but the interesting part about this is, rather than just closing, if you move your business, reopen it in a new spot, that'll give you like higher possibilities of selling your business. The interesting thing is it's something that I picked up using my intuition. I don't think that the competition is going to be really competitive with you. I feel like you do a lot more and you offer more services, better services than anybody that might be doing something similar to you in that location. Do note that your business is better than the other one. So, don't worry about competition. Question 2. If you do take up the new site, will the business do well, and why? Let's see. I'm extremely confident that things are going to do well. But I do see you most likely selling your business to somebody else, and then they continue running it. Like, that's the energy that I see here. The first card that we have here is the Tower, okay? So the Tower essentially represents that the move has to happen, okay? If you don't move, it's going to be a disaster, okay? So you need to move. The next card that we have here is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands represents you battling against competition, but doing well, okay? The next card that we have here is the Five of Pentacles, which represents maybe feeling a little bit alone and isolated for a time. The next card that we have here is the Moon. The Moon represents achieving dreams and fantasies. So this actually represents good things, achieving what it is that you're hoping for here. And the last card that we have is, oh, amazing. We got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles basically represents big opportunity for you, as well as warm, loving, and supportive energy. I do think that your business is going to do really well if you take up the new site. And we have this card is basically saying that the move has to happen. If the move doesn't happen, you're not going to be able to stay competitive. Your business is done, and you're not going to benefit from that business in any way. I feel like that you're going to be doing the move. I think you're going to do well competing against those around you. There's going to be like, you're going to feel a little bit alone and isolated, but I feel like that the Moon here represents achieving your dreams and fantasies. I feel like the Moon actually represents your business doing really well. And I think that the Queen of Pentacles actually represents you being able to sell your business once it's relocated. Okay. Let's look at question 3. Ideally, you would like to know as to how long you will be in business for. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say here. We're going to look at years, okay? So 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So we're looking 5 years in the future. Now, I see you selling your business. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that if you relocate your business, run your business for 6 months or longer, you'll be able to sell it once it's relocated. But let's see here what the cards have to say. Now, each card represents a year. Let's see how long you'll be in business for. The first card that we have here is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles represents teamwork. So this actually represents you not working alone. It represents other people working for you as well too, helping the business run. So the business gonna keep going. Okay. The next card that we have here is the Empress. The Empress represents warm, loving, and supportive energy. Once again, a really positive card. So that means the business is going to continue run for 2 years. We have the Five of Wands that represents friendly competition. So this represents you're the business being really competitive, continuing to do well 3 years from now. 4 years from now, we got the Eight of Pentacles, which represents building, learning, and growing, which actually represents the business continuing to grow and do well. And 5 years from now, okay, we got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords here represents backstabbing and betrayal here. I do feel like that something's going to be happening with the business in year 5, but from what I'm seeing here, I think teamwork, I'll be honest with you, I think the teamwork card actually represents you selling your business to somebody else, probably within the year. So within a year to a year and a half, okay? And I see that the business does really, really well, and then something happens here in year 5. So I think that your business could continue to run successfully for 4 years. I actually think your business will continue to run indefinitely, but I feel like in and around the year and a half mark from now, I feel like you're going to be selling the business to somebody else. That's why I think this teamwork card represents. And I think that they're going to continue to run the business for, another 3 years, and then maybe they sell the business or they do something else with the business. But I see the business being really successful. I see the business running extremely successful for at least 4 years. But I think that in a year to a year and a half, you're going to be selling this business to someone else, and then it'll be their problem past that point. And I think it's going to go really well. I think they're going to build the business up even higher, and then they may actually end up selling the business or merging with another company. Something like that most likely will be happening there. Okay. That's it for me, though. That's all I'm seeing here on the cards for you right now. Thanks so much for selecting me to do this for you, and know that I'm here for you on Fiverr anytime.